have you seen anything like that?
And we're back.
All right, we're just talking about mouth breathing and Ron getting too close and breathing like Darth Ronald.
Darth Ronald.
So normally we clean the house straight away and I normally throw it on, but I think there's two enormous elephants in the room.
Yep.
James just thought two enormous elephants, a skinny, lanky man, and a gorilla in the back. They've arrived.
They're finally here, mate.
The shirts are here, thanks to ID Athletic, our great friends. On our on our table of 5, in the inner circle of friends.
Yep.
The tall, handsome man I'm wearing, and you've got the butcher.
And I've got the butcher. Oh, if you're watching,
This is YouTube. Get on YouTube and have a look at this.
Good look. I'm actually a massive fan of the colour.
I like it too. It's very nice.
It's not a competition, but I actually like yours as well.
Yeah, I like
If you were like running in off a length in the 1980s world cricket,
This is world T20 cricket.
It
or
is,
world,
isn't it?
Yeah, this is real old school. Dennis Lilly coming in and bowling just nice seamers.
So I guess for anyone that doesn't know what we're actually talking about,
yeah, we're talking about
the shirt. Yeah, because this is a very visual podcast.
we got shirts on.
Yeah, we got. Well, you've got.
I
something.
don't. No.
Ron's got something new. No shirt. Or if you want to see Ron without a
Something-
shirt on, get on YouTube. Subscribe.
Something different today. Going with the nice
black
pink.
socks.
Perfect. Trackies. Did someone send you those trackie
No,
bands?
no,
Still waiting.
no.
Yeah, so it's been a long time, probably 6 or 8 weeks, I think, since we placed the order, but they have arrived. So if you ordered yourself a shirt, whether you were a tall, handsome man or a butcher, they'll be getting sent out this week.
I think they're on their way. You should be receiving them as soon as Friday. I know Rachel did tell us, and I completely
As soon as
forgot.
Friday, as late as probably next Friday, depending on where you are. But you'll be getting these shirts this week or next, or the week after. I'm actually not sure. Jaden's just nodding and shaking his head, so we'll just roll with it. But
timing.
A sensational look. And I think now they're back on our website. Whatever stock we've got left, you can buy them if they're there. Obviously, if you're a swinger, you get your discount code, and it's a little bit, it might be a little bit cheaper. So find your way in there. We'll figure out what to do now. But anyway, we look sensational.
Yeah, I feel sensational.
It's
Have you trimmed the beard as well?
Yeah.
I have, mate.
You
Yeah,
got ready.
I went to the barber today. I reckon over the last.
How often do you go?
Well, that's a great question because I go so infrequently and I don't know how often I should go. And sometimes it just gets like wild and stupid. And then I go and get it trimmed. And then I get it trimmed and people go, "Oh, you've lost weight." No.
No, I haven't. Just had a beard trim. You know, the average male in Australia gets a haircut every 2 months.
Yeah, that checks out.
I like religiously get mine done every 3 weeks.
Wow.
That's
Yep.
a lot.
I'm a big Greek boy, mate.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
you get hair. Anyway, we look sensational, but as is typically the way on Tuesday afternoon, the house is pretty untidy.
Oh, am I cleaning
Handball to
up?
Ronald.
I get up quite early on a Saturday. Do you guys get up early on a Saturday?
Yeah, I sometimes.
About
get up
like
early.
6:30, put the TV on. Oh, fishing. Rex Hunt. And I just noticed that all their rods are in the water.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're going to catch a fish, isn't it?
It is.
And that you need to throw your rod into the water and become a patron because you ain't catching no fish. We're going quite well.
What is happening?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
All I got stuck in my head is catching them, kissing them, throwing them back. Is this a golf podcast?
What are we talking
not
about?
anymore. We're going quite well. I think we have 100 to go before we hit 5K on YouTube, which is unreal for a very small podcast that just started out.
Very small. The biggest
big-
podcast. The biggest
No,
podcast
it
on
was
the
small,
Oh,
and
it's
now
tiny.
it's the biggest.
Now it's the biggest podcast on the planet.
Top 20 in New Zealand.
Easily.
Yeah, and we're nearly at 5,000. It's exciting. It's very
Fastest
exciting.
growing podcast in the world. It's amazing.
It is. It's crazy how accurate that stat is. So if you haven't thrown your rods in the water, wet a line, and join the Patreon, do that. If you like the look of the tall, handsome man or the butcher, and you're not a Patreon, it's cheaper doing it that way.
Yep.
So there you go. Less than a pint of Guinness at Kwinana a month. As you said, we're about 100 off getting 5,000 in the John Daly Classic, which I think we've confirmed is at.
Yeah, we've locked it in, mate. We're going to do it.
At the
It's at
Springs?
the Springs Club, just out at Armidale. 9 holes, gorgeous, full length 9-hole course, and we will just get absolutely. I've been out of practice,
You're
and then
back.
I came out for one day on Father's Day, just gone, and I just put in a little bit of practice for the John Daly Classic.
Yeah, it was Father's Day.
Can't remember. No, I think I only had about maybe 4 or 5 pints of Guinness.
Beautiful.
Actually, at East Freo Pavilion, whatever you.
The Good Grocer Park.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. That's what Shark Park's now called. They've been. It's a public space, no longer owned, I don't think, by East Freo, and it's called Good Grocer Park.
There you go. Yeah, so I went to the little cafe, the pub thing there.
Beautiful. They do Guinness, do they?
Yeah, it's you know what? I actually went in and I was thinking, I won't have a beer today. I won't. We met with the in-laws and whatnot, and I was like, it's Father's Day. You know what? I'll probably put it off. I'll hold on tight. Seen Guinness on tap. I thought, we'll just have one day off.
Let it go.
The big arch. Was it the big?
Nah, it wasn't
proper
the big
tab?
arch.
No.
No. And then you'd think that you just stop there, but I had a couple of reds later on as well.
Why wouldn't you? And you got some practice in too, but not for the John Daly Classic. You got some practice in for the sport, the All-Star Sports match.
Oh, bowling. Yeah. I sent you the video of me bowling action, and I couldn't believe how much of I was trying to throw a leggy in there, and my 10-year-old beat me in the first leg, and I was devastated and had a long hard look at myself. Went up to a stiff flex ball, and then oh my goodness, I won't even tell you my secrets, but I just let it go that way, like up. That was me move, and then bang, 168.
So you just bowl straighties, do you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh, mate, I will come. Like I'm hoping that the
You razz
lane.
it. You razz
Yeah,
it.
I'm hoping that the lane on the left-hand side is free
Yep.
because I'm coming in similar to like a Shane Warne setup. Yeah, from the angle up, bang, and I will use the whole width of the lane, mate.
That's incredible. I'm a straighty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I keep
up
my
and-
head down too. I look at the line, and I.
Really?
Yeah.
I am aggressive. When it
I can
comes to
imagine
bowling.
you. You're kidding.
Yeah, I just like to, sometimes when it has it shows you your speed up the top,
Yes.
and then it stops measuring it once you go too quick. I like it when it doesn't measure my speed because I
They're
like to
trying
snap
to
the pins
stop
in
you
half.
from. There's not encouraging throwing it faster.
Yeah, I like to snap the pins in half if I get an opportunity.
I couldn't see that happening. Not
So
with
this
you.
sports thing's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah,
And we're
mate.
doing bowling.
Bowling will be one of them.
I went to my kids' sports carnival this morning, and I was watching the year sixes do 100-meter sprints, and I was sitting there going,
beat
I
all of
would
you."
flog all of you. I was just like, and I'd wonder what my time was too. 8 minutes, I reckon we'll be.
Someone wrote that in the comments. I'd love to see the 100-meter sprint.
Yeah, that
and
was-
I just know they're attacking
We've
me.
got to do it. What if we went down to like a proper place that sprints, bit of javelin,
Hire out
pole
get an
vault?
Yeah, we should try pole vault. Go to an ATS track.
Oh man, I've never even held a javelin or a pole.
Yeah,
Some injuries coming out of that one.
yeah, but it'd be great.
The poles for pole vault are actually quite heavy. They're not easy to hold. I've held one of them once. Haven't ever tried to stick it in the ground and jumped.
Yeah,
But I've picked one up.
oh, we can give it a miss. We can give pole vault a miss. We'll do the others though for sure.
214 is my record in bowling as well.
214.
Yeah, 214.
Wow, yeah, I'm a 205 was my record.
Yeah.
So you've got me.
Did anyone play golf on the weekend?
Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't bring it
yeah,
up.
jolly.
I certainly did not.
You didn't?
No, I didn't
No.
this weekend.
Did you have a good hard look at yourself after
I had a
Saturday?
massive hard look at myself after Saturday. We got walloped
Yeah.
playing footy, and I just thought I can't do it. I also went and watched a mate of mine play the next day, so I didn't have time for golf. But no, it wasn't my greatest weekend.
No.
So I just licked the wounds and go again. You played, did you?
Yeah, well, I went to golf. Play is a word. I shot 95 off the stick, and I just didn't think it was that bad.
What day did you play?
Saturday. Whether it was
Horrendous
just
conditions.
Yeah, but to be fair, it only rained maybe 2 or 3 times. Chuck the brolly up, 5-10 minutes.
Yep.
It's over and done with. The weather, I don't think, was enough to blame. I can't play in wind. That's pretty obvious.
Yep.
I can't control a ball or whatever. But I don't know. I wasn't hitting greens. And the only green that I did hit in reg, I 3-putted.
Oh, that
Oh, that
Yeah.
hurts.
It's the closest I've been to the 9th hole at Kwinana. It's 505 or 515, I think. Laced driver, laced 3-wood, and put myself within 2 meters of the green. Chipped on, put it to about 3
One-handed?
meters. Yeah, one-handed chip, 50-degree little bumper, and 3-putted from about 3 meters, man.
Oh, that hurts a lot.
The reason why I 3-putted is because, and sometimes I don't like betting and gambling and mucking around with your mates for, playing match play, because I knew I had to drop the birdie putt to halve the 9.
Oh, you had to have a crack.
Yeah, so I had a crack at it and then missed it and then missed the par putt coming back.
Yep.
So
And you can't press the 9 on the 9th.
I wasn't pressing. And then we just got smashed on the other 9. I think we lost 3 and 2, I think.
The weather, playing golf in the wind is the shittest thing ever.
Yep, I agree.
I'm going to name you 2 sports here. and then I want you to name me another one that wind is good for. Sailing and windsurfing. Name another sport where wind, like when it's blowing the spots off a dog, it's beneficial.
Bubbles. That's not a sport though.
Bubbles.
What?
Well, I was out the front of the house last night blowing bubbles with the young fella, and I was like,
Oh, yeah?
when the wind comes, you just have to hold it up. You don't have to-
2028 Olympics. Bubbles.
Far out.
Sully Innes representing Australia in the bubbles.
It's not like makes it better. It like changes it. Like volleyball, beach volleyball gets tough when the
Yeah, but I'm
skill-
talking about a sport that gets better
Better.
in the wind. You
Yeah, but
Depends on the
choppy
wind.
gets choppy. How are you meant to check into the green room when the green room's
yeah. What if the
Sure.
green? What if the
If it's
door of
not
the
open.
green? Yeah.
Yeah.
When the door keeps slamming closed on you, how am I meant to get in there? And finger paint.
no, nothing.
I'm serious.
There's no- yeah.
Sailing and windsurfing
Yeah,
is
nothing
that.
else.
That is it.
Someone else will have a suggestion here.
Someone else will
yeah,
have something,
please,
yeah.
because I can't think of anything.
What's the glider planes? Do they need wind? Probably not.
What sport is a glider plane?
Oh, I don't know.
yeah, flying kites.
Up there
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
bubbles in the glider plane, mate.
God.
Yeah, I hate wind. I cannot stand. I'd rather it be bucketing down
Yeah,
rain
I agree.
than plain wind.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the heavy
I mean,
rain.
I can control a low one with the best of them.
Yeah, and that's why links golf is just a whole different beast. I could never play. I can't be a member at somewhere that gets wind all the time. That's why Kwinana's so good being in the trees.
Yeah, that's why we got so lucky at the cut. I still
Yeah, you
can't believe it. Just not even a breath
Yep.
of wind.
I remember like going after school to Lakelands, and it was in like the driving range was in basically a wind tunnel. So about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in your face, you hit a divot, back at ya.
Yeah.
It just you're like, I just don't want to play golf anymore. It just does your head in. But some people play really well because it makes you think a little bit on the tee. Yes, it does, boys.
Oh, no,
I believe
I
you.
believe
Yeah,
that.
I agree with
One
you.
of my favourite things to do in the wind, if it's blowing directly into you, and especially on a par 3, when you go and you have to put the dirt back in your divot.
Yes.
You're standing there, everyone's behind you. You just throw it up and move out of the way. A harmless prank. Got him.
Can you? No, I was going to ask you this. You both don't have this shot. The 3/4.
Oh, no,
I've got that.
Can you 3/4 a 5 iron and just deliberately hit it low? Have you got that in the? No.
I can try.
You got it.
Five. Yeah, believe it or not. Well, you would believe this. I'm in the trees so frequently.
You've got the punch.
Yeah, I've got my number one shot in the bag is like a 3/4 4-iron punch.
Yeah.
Bang, I got that.
The best shot I've almost ever hit, actually, was with a 5 iron. It was a punch, and it wasn't actually playing golf. I was playing Wembley with my older brother, Will, and he was about, I reckon, without exaggerating, about 160 metres away from me in a cart, parked. And I'd picked up his... this was a good story. He found his provisional. He found his first one. He hit it, thought he'd lost it, snap hooked his provisional. So I was at his provisional, 160 metres short of where his actual ball was. He's parked there and said, I've found it. I've hit his provisional at him at the night. I've just gone, here's a little low one. He has leant down, put his hand out without moving the cart, and it is genuinely just like perfectly gone 160 metres and without moving, just trickled perfectly into his hand.
That sort of
Essentially a hole in one, but just into his hand.
That's the best.
The best shot I've ever hit.
Yep. As men
crazy.
doing that, and I'm sure, I assume women
Women
might
would-
like
yeah.
this, but I think that as men, that's the sort of stuff. It's like, we will remember that forever. That-
He just... We just sitting there, and I walked up to him and he goes, that's the best shot you've ever hit. It wasn't even in golf. Just hitting him his ball back.
I think about it all the time. Like and it's happened to me numerous times, like being with mates, you're broken down on the side of the road, in your car, whatever. If you have like a good pile of rocks next to you and just like a pole, that's like
An hour and a half.
yeah, don't
Easy.
even worry about RACV cover, mate. I am just throwing rocks at that pole. Like, you need help? Nah, mate, you're right. We'll figure it out. Like one time, working on the power lines, we had a truck breakdown and we just sat on the side of the road for like, I don't know, it might have been 4 or 5 hours, man. My arm was cooked, like my shoulder blown out because we had these gum nuts, man, and we're throwing them at the tree. Like, that's the best fun. I can't think of much better than that.
Speaking of golf, a hypothetical. This is not anything to do with golf. Would you rather, this is a man's question or a woman's question, but this is on the same vein. Yeah. Would you rather a perfect rock or a perfect stick?
Stick, man. 100%. Yeah. The stick. You can't find much better than
perfect rock
No,
or
I'm
a
going
perfect
rock.
stick.
Like a rock like that. It's like a low. I can hold it like that. I can throw a bit of skim in it. Yeah, rock. What are you doing with a stick?
Nah,
Walk?
man, I found a stick the other day on the golf course, and it honestly was just like, "You shall not pass."
Gandalf stick.
Proper. And someone obviously appreciated the stick enough that they just stabbed it in the fairway, and it was just up and down, just for people to walk past and admire. And I was like, "Yep, thank you. Like, I appreciate that." I messaged the greenkeepers and asked if someone handed the stick in. Because I wanted to send a photo of it to Stick Nation on Instagram. Surely you follow that.
Yeah, Stick Nation's great.
Mate,
the other one that I like is Scenic Pisses. Have you seen
Oh,
seen
yes.
those guys?
Very good.
They're great.
I just think, like, of all the places, it's like, I just gotta have a slash right
There's
here
some-
off
yeah.
the side of a mountain.
There is something about a nice stick, though.
Jaden agrees.
Jaden, what would you prefer, a stick or a rock?
Yeah.
Jaden's a
right.
rock guy. Right,
Yeah,
over
well,
2-2 stick rock.
I don't mind.
Oh, you're going to keep it? Collect them.
Yeah,
don't
I'd-
mind that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, don't collect. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't like taking rocks from places. It's got bad juju on it.
Does
Keep
it?
the rocks where they are.
Does it?
Apparently, yeah.
Well,
You know, actually, there's at Uluru, there is like a massive, massive pile. I'm talking like a couple of meters high by a couple of meters wide of people that have taken rocks because it's got you just get it's horrible luck to take a rock from Uluru, and you take it. People have sent it back to the the tourism centre, and the tourism centre's just got a big pile of rocks next to Uluru from people who have taken rocks, got bad luck, sent it back. Not even kidding you.
there's something in that, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
There'd be women listening to this going, what are you talking about? And there'd be blokes sit there going, yep.
Yeah, I get
know
it.
that.
I've been to my mate's house and there'd be 5 of us sitting there and my missus will ask us what we talked about. I can't tell her a thing because we have a game where the dog ball's sitting there and we're sitting on chairs and can we like make the ball perfectly sit into the dog ball, and if whoever had the worst has to get up and get the ball.
Yep.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I had
Mad invite, thanks. I didn't want to come to that anyway. Doesn't matter.
next podcast, we're just going to be sitting here. Get on the- I had a mate who is a very, very good mate of mine who I see regularly, probably 2 or 3 times a week, and have done for the last like 2 years since he's been living in Perth. And he got a girlfriend the other day, and he just like he rocked up. We had breakfast on Saturday morning, and his dog's name is Billy, and his new girlfriend's name is Molly. And he texted me being like, "Hey mate, on the way, got Molly in the car." And I assumed he'd sent a voice to text, and he'd auto-corrected from Billy. Got in the front seat. I walked out the front of my house, and he had a girl in the front seat. And I was like, I'd met her before, but I didn't know that it was his girlfriend. I thought it was just a friend of theirs. Anyway, I get out of the car at Brecky, and I just quietly say, "You guys going out?" And he goes, "Yeah, just started dating." And I text my girlfriend, Em, being like, "Chook's got a girlfriend now." And she goes, "What do you mean? Why didn't you tell me?" And I said, "Well, fuck, I didn't know." She literally just told him.
It's an
You
amazing
just don't talk
thing.
about stuff.
No.
No. I did see
crazy.
a video the other day of like what my wife wants me to do when, like, you did see that reel as well? Very funny. And I showed the missus and she's like, yeah, like that, like do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd like this much information.
yeah, like, no, this is a joke saying like,
Yeah.
we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you guys do on the weekend? Nah, not much. That's it.
Yeah.
Next.
That's why
Next question.
you will find out more about your mate in 10 minutes of having a beer compared to 4 or 5 hours out on a golf course.
Easily.
Just leave us alone. We're just playing golf on a golf course.
Completely
I don't wanna
agree.
ask him questions.
Speaking about golf, did you guys see Rory on the
Oh,
weekend?
yeah.
Oh,
No, this was
mate.
the only bit of golf that I did see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did anyone watch it like live?
I
watch
want to
it?
go watch the 19-minute quick cut that they do on KO just to
yeah.
like watch the review. But I did see like the crowd reaction, like the kids and dads like jumping on each other. when
So he
sunk the
holed
putt
an eagle putt
to get into the playoff.
to force a playoff.
Amazing, man.
To get on, to have an opportunity at an eagle is crazy, let alone to then go and hole it.
But I think what the more crazy part is, and I probably should have checked this, but I'm fairly certain that he had the exact same scenario last year
Roll with it.
and missed the putt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the putt just like skimmed past and then it was like, oh, bad, like he didn't get in or even into the playoff. I went to sleep. I was watching it, and then all of a sudden he climbs back within about like 3 shots or so. He's maybe on the 11th hole, and I said to the missus, I betcha he wins this, and I want to stay up and watch it, but I just can't because I'm going to be knackered.
Yeah.
Woke up in the morning, Instagram.
won.
He's
Yeah,
won, so
yeah,
good
yeah.
on him. Yep.
That's right before the Ryder Cup too. That's incredible. Like, actually, bringing up the Ryder Cup.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
We've researched again.
I have. Now,
I seen a fair few complaints last week about how it was too educational.
I saw a lot of this is the best one we've ever done.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those as well.
I was hoping you didn't see him. I don't want to do that much research again, man. That cooked me through.
But saying that, we've started this pod off with talking about rocks and sticks. So we're back. We're back. We're back.
Balanced it out.
Yeah, the two together, standard podcast.
Yeah, send us through your photos, your best photos of your best rock and your best stick.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to send them to me as well.
Ryder Cup. Okay, I'm going to read out the teams.
Oh,
Just
here we go,
without even.
We meant to do this
Just
last week,
tell
didn't
me
we?
what you think when I read these teams out. Right?
Rightio.
Europe.
Okay.
Love
Ludwig Aberg.
Yep. Love
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
Tommy Fleetwood. Tyrrell Hatton. Ramus Hogard. Is the
Rasmus.
brother? Rasmus, sorry. Victor Hovland. Shane Lowry. Rob McIntyre. Rory McIlroy. John Rahm. Justin Rose. Sepp Striker.
That is a team flat for the Højgaard that missed out. So there's two of them, isn't there?
Yeah,
There's-
brothers. And the other one made it. It's the same
Yeah.
team as last one, except the brothers have switched. That's
Really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nicholas Højgaard, is that his brother's
I
name?
think so. Let's go with that. How
Nick and Rasmus.
The United States of America. Sam Burns, Patrick Cantlay, Bryson DeChambeau, Harris English, Ben Griffin, Russell Henley, Colin Marikara, Xander Schauffele, JJ Spawn, Scotty Scheffler, Justin Thomas, Cameron Young.
It's a team, isn't it?
I don't watch enough golf. I can name on the States, I can probably recognise
What?
5 people.
What do you mean?
Harris English.
Don't know Harrison.
Ben-
He's like
Ben
the
Griffin?
white. He just picture a mid 30
I'm looking at
year
him.
old
Dad.
white person.
Yeah.
That's him.
Ben Griffin. Russell Henley. I know I've heard the names, but in a Ryder Cup sense, they've never played.
No, I haven't heard of him in a Ryder Cup sense. I've seen the names floating around. I think I probably recognise, you're right, I recognise the European team a lot more.
Yeah.
But that's probably recency bias because I would have watched the Scottish Open then into the British Open and they all would have been playing that.
Like when you're talking about the European team, I'm just immediately thinking winners, all winners, like previous winners. Like the odd one out of that is like John Rahm.
Yeah, but he's still top
he's a
10
freak.
everywhere
Yeah,
he plays.
he's
Yeah. Take this out of the States, like where they play. Europe wins every time.
I think
Sure.
so. You stack them up one for one. Although,
It's an experience. Like Sam Burns, I remember in Europe, didn't do very well.
no.
Um,
But that's the thing about America and the US, or the Ryder Cup in the US. The US golf is so perfectly set up for these guys
yeah,
that they just go out, and that's why it's such a dominant record there.
yeah.
It is such a difference between playing golf in the US and playing golf in Europe.
Especially at where's it played?
New York this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Black Page. Is that where it is?
oh god,
Black Rock.
So I can't remember.
Come on. Blackbird.
people are
Beth-
getting Beth Page Black. Yeah,
Beth Page. I was
So-
close.
Close enough, Blackbird.
It's
yeah.
I so hope the Europeans flog them. You know, like absolutely rinse them. But I can't. I can see it happening, but I just think that home ground advantage is like
New York as well. That's the loudest crowd you're probably going to get.
That is big. It's a bit like that 1927 US at Massachusetts.
oh,
that was.
that was good.
Yeah, that was
That
well
was
played
very
by
funny.
us.
That was really,
Yeah.
really good.
oh.
Oh,
Has anyone? So have you done any research for the Ryder Cup? No. So in the
just
way
did.
of no.
well, I've researched. You Googled the team.
Yeah, thanks very much. I seen.
Oh, what'd you do?
I seen the
I've
same.
done some research for some other things actually.
All
Funnily
right.
enough.
All right, don't bite me head off.
What's the time difference? That's the thing I probably want to know the most.
It would suck.
It's
I
going to
reckon
suck, man.
I think it's
Ready?
like.
Hold on.
Isn't New York like a full 12 hours of difference?
What is the time in New York?
Down, 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 down.
I reckon he could have got it.
4:26. Oh, so it's 12 hours. Oh man, that is so
6 from 6.
You say
Did I
golf.
not just say 12 hours? Yeah.
I wasn't
No.
listening.
I was playing chess.
Playing chess. Yeah, I actually got a game going at the moment.
you
So
play
12
chess on your
hours.
watch?
Pardon?
Can you play chess on your watch?
Yeah, you can, but it's just
Too
not-
small. Yeah, it's tough.
Knight to E6. yeah.
It runs all day though. That's the difference. It's like a first thing in the morning
Yeah.
for the first matches, and then they go again after lunch. So
Yeah.
no doubt we'll be able to watch.
If
the
they're teeing off
start.
at 10 o'clock, see, it's 10 o'clock our time. You know, it's already ready for
They
bed,
won't
mate.
start at 10. That started
Earlier.
like
7.
It's like
First
first light.
light.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon they'd start at first. Like,
I was wondering what you were looking
Yeah,
at. Scully's in
the
the
guy
window.
that runs the second best podcast here.
Yeah. The four-wheel drive pod.
Oh, sorry, third best.
Third,
Sorry.
third best.
Third best.
Now, speaking of research,
Yep.
I don't like doing it, but I've researched. I've done a few things here. I've done, obviously, the rules
It's been
quiz.
a quiet week at work.
Obviously, it was actually such a busy week. I got in early today knowing I had to come here and then just didn't really eat lunch, so just worked and then had 30 minutes at the end of the day and I was like, oh, I can do some stuff. So I have done, not only have I done the rules segment, which we'll get to later, I've done a fun, on the back of what you did last week, I've done a fun golf facts quiz.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm not doing it.
I can promise you, I was thinking about texting Joel all the answers, but I didn't.
No, I would forget it, and it wouldn't be worth it.
I swear to you, I didn't. What do you want to do first? Do you want to do the rule segment straight off the bat?
No,
or do
give
you
me the
wanna
quiz. Let me just warm up with that.
These are, so what I've done here is I've gone Fun Facts Golf Quiz 2025 edition. So I've gone and got some stats from the 2025 season.
Oh, you
All
watch
of-
golf, though.
All of these
Not
have,
enough to remember.
All of these have a bit rocked me.
Oh,
Consider it like, well, I couldn't help but compare them to my game and how far off the pace I am. So I'll give you I've got how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. There's only 5 questions here.
go.
Question number 1. For so far, from 2025 to date, who has the best 3-putt avoidance percentage on tour this year?
Oh, I actually seen this, man.
Of course you have.
I guarantee I haven't told him.
I don't know.
JJ Spawn.
No.
God, I'm just going to say McIlroy. I don't
No. Ricky Fowler.
No, wrong.
So, Ricky Fowler has played this year 1,386 holes. How many 3-putts do you reckon he's had?
It has to be in double figures at least, surely, isn't it?
I'm gonna
is it
say,
a
like-
massive amount?
I'm going to say 8.
3 putts. No, I'll go a little bit higher. I'll say something like 22.
20 on the. It's 20. He's had a 1.44% 3-putt rate. For comparison, so of 1,386 holes, he's had 23 putts. I've had 5 in my last 36 holes.
Well, how many is that? What is that per round?
So it's less than it's 1.44
Per round?
1.44%.
Percent. Oh,
So 1 in 100 holes, he's having a 3-putt.
wow.
Crazy. Anyway, that's question 1. You probably get the closest to that, so I'll give that to you.
Probably get the closest of 2 off.
You're probably not going to get the player here, but the number
well.
is what I'm after. Who's hit the most consecutive fairways this year, and what's the number? So you don't have to. I mean, good luck if you get the person, double points. But I'm just after really the number.
I'm going to say 15.
And who did it?
Max Homer.
Oh, man. Sahith Thakala.
And the number?
Hit fairways?
Most consecutive fairways hit.
Most consecutive.
Correct.
Oh, jeepers. 72.
72.
22
Wait,
fairways
consecutive?
hit. As in, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's never going to hit 14 and 14 and 14, is he?
No.
Okay. Oh, let's go. What's not that hard to hit a fairway? Let's say 21.
26. But I have to take your first answer, which was 72. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong. 26 consecutive fairways. Noah Goodwin. Never heard of him.
Noah Goodwin.
Noah Goodwin. He's had 26 consecutive fairways. That's pretty good. Most consecutive cuts.
This year?
Or, well, yeah, but...
Ongoing.
Ongoing. Who's got the current most consecutive cuts made?
I don't watch enough golf. I need to smarten up here.
I'm going to say that Harris English bloke.
No.
Oh. I don't even know.
Fleetwood.
No. Xander Schauffele. Number?
Oh, of course. Yep. No, don't know.
How many do you reckon consecutive
Most
cuts?
consecutive
How many
cuts.
how many games there? He would have made all of them this year, wouldn't he? I'm going to say 25, 26.
I'm going to say something in the high 30s.
71.
Oh,
He's made 71 consecutive cuts. 2 more. Most consecutive green in regulations.
most consecutive green in regs.
Yep.
Wow.
28. Scotty Scheffler.
No. And no.
It's not that high. No way. It'll be green in regs. It'll be something like 21. What did you say?
28.
Yeah, 21, and I've got no idea the player.
Sammy Valimak.
Never heard.
He's Sammy Valimaki.
Yeah.
39 greens in reg in a row.
9.
Unbelievable. Now, this one...
Why haven't we heard of that person?
Yeah,
What's he
no
can't
idea.
putt.
Can't putt. Yeah.
Putt. I've had 5 of them in 36 holes, so that's just another one of mine. Now, this one is close to your heart. It should be. Best sand save percentage. So sand saves is up and down from a greenside bunker. Who's had the most, and what? What's the percentage? The best percentage, and who is it?
Do we know the golfer? Like, is it a common golfer?
Common golfer.
Oh. Sand saves. I don't know. I couldn't even think of a player.
Is it someone we know?
Someone you know.
Okay.
Spieth.
Not Jordan Spieth.
Oh, come on. I'm out. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know a good number to guess.
Far out. I can't even think of anyone.
No.
I can't even see a single player apart
good
from
out
the
of a
people
bunker?
you've told me.
Who's good out of a bunker? No one knows. Don't watch enough
Far out.
golf.
They're all good, aren't they? That's
They
fine.
are all good.
Yeah.
Well, it's Hideki Matsuyama. He has had 136 bunker shots, greenside bunker shots this year. How many of them has he gone up and down with?
110.
Can't be any more than 7. That's not possible.
110.
Out of 130, I don't know, say something stupid like, around the 100 mark.
97. He's 71% out of a greenside bunker.
Far out.
71.32% from greenside bunker saves.
It's incredible.
Do you want a segue?
Yeah, great segue.
Do you want a segue?
What an up! Like all of those stats, I just think is so ludicrous to think of from a amateur golfer point of view.
Yep.
Like Ricky Fowler to have 23 putts in nearly 1,400 holes. I've had 5 in 36 holes.
Yeah.
26 consecutive fairways hit. I hit 4 in 36 holes. Most consecutive cuts, well, we're obviously 1 from 1 making cuts, so that's good. The greens in reg, 39 in a row. I've had 5 in 36 holes. And 97 up and downs from 136 bunker shots. I've had 1 up and down in 36 holes in general.
I had one and I took a photo next to the flag like I had a hole in one.
Crazy. Unbelievable stuff.
So, how's this for a segue?
Beautiful. It's all we do these days.
Up and down ratio percentage based on your handicap, what it should be.
Okay.
That's exactly what I've got in front of me. So, what are you playing off at the minute?
11.3.
Your up and down percentage from, this is 40 metres in,
Yep.
should be 32%.
Oh, what?
1 in 3 from how far?
From 30 metres in.
No,
You
it's
sure
wrong.
that's not yards? That
It
might
says 50 yards. I'll put it down to 30
be. 50
metres.
yards. And you're telling me I should be 1 in 3 up and downs?
32%.
I'll tell you what that is. No, that's bullshit because what that is, it's in yards, is it? That says 50 yards. Guarantee you that's an American thing where they give themselves 4-metre putts. That's what I reckon. Oh, meter Jade away. I'll give you that. Walk
Yeah.
off the green, shake hands. Yeah, not 30. But like,
It's
that's,
into the wind.
no.
We play. It's windy in WA. Come on, mate.
So, no, so what that,
Bubbles are downwind.
Bubbles going downwind. That's exactly what it is. I bet you that is a result of Yanks just giving themselves putts.
Talking about Yanks, did you know their handicaps? They can whenever they play. Right? When they play, they can hand their scorecards in all the time.
That is the way it should be.
But they don't have to. They're only selective.
That's not the way it should be.
No. There's a guy on TikTok that reviews. There's something called members guest in the States. It's like a big thing where there's actual prize money you can win. So a member brings a guest, and then this guy basically studies the guest handicap and go, hang on, he's been put in cards and basically exposes them. Very
Wow.
funny. He does it in a funny way, but he names them, pictures.
So yeah, the result, the opposite. So they sandbag.
Exactly. Or they can choose to be better than they are because they
See,
can just
it's-
mix it.
That
So, is that fact?
Yep.
I think we need, if we have an American listeners, surely we do
Yeah.
because we're the
we
biggest.
got heaps of American listeners
Well, we're the biggest podcast in the world.
in the world. Yeah, exactly, massive.
Joe Rogan, who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Schmo.
Surely we can get an American to comment and say, yes, I'm in America and this is exactly how it works. So for us here in Australia, we have competition rounds.
Yep.
So that's our Saturdays, our Wednesdays, whatever it is, a designated day at your local golf course that you remember at where you play in a competition. Before you start, you say, I want to be in this competition. And then you're down. You cannot possibly get out of that. If you do not show up I think it's if you don't show up, they can cancel your name out. But if you have one shot for that round, your handicap is going to be affected. Yep. So you hand your card in, whether you finished the round, whether you haven't finished the round, and your handicap will be affected from that because it's a competition round. You have to hand it in. You can play socially. You can just go and play 9 holes, 18 holes, but you're not in the competition. I'd love to know what it's like in America. I'd love to know, because I've heard that a couple of times now, that you can just decide to not put your card in. I've had a shocker. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my handicap looking in the singles.
So
Someone has to be
do
able
you
to.
still need to be with do you still need to have someone sign your card?
I'm assuming that has to be the one rule that someone else is marking your card. But if you got two guys who are planning to play in a members guest day, they're like, hang on, let's get a couple of rounds in, get you to shoot sort of mid-90s. And this guy, he goes through it. Now, what's going on here? You were shooting 70s, and all of a sudden the last 4 weeks you've got 5 rounds in the 90s, and then you go and win this.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
actually
you
win
have
prize
78
money.
off the stick, and you have 48 points.
And then that's another thing. Like in our competitions, it's to the rule. There's no gimmies. There's no nothing. There's no foot wedges. It's all to the law. You have to do it. And that's where it annoys me. Some people see me play on YouTube, and I might have a triple or a quad, and I say, put me down for a par.
You're just playing like the Yanks.
Well, I'm not throwing heat, but yeah, I am.
Mate, I don't know. I think I've said this story before. I used to caddy around the
Oh,
Sandbelt.
yes, you have.
And caddied for these guys, these 4 Americans that were off all single figure handicaps. And it was back. So you could either do in that little caddy rink, or caddy, what would it be called? A caddy
Shack.
Caddy
Circuit.
Shack. A caddy shack. A circuit of caddies. The collective noun for caddies. Anyway, in that crew, you could either be assigned to a 1 of 1. So there'd be 4 of you go with a group of 4. Or if they didn't want that and they just wanted to have an idea, they're happy to pull their bags, they just want an idea of the course, you can go a 1 to 4, which means I'm raking a couple of bunkers here and there, but I'm basically just there to direct where you're playing. Anyway, I can say these guys because we're not affiliated. I was caddying for 4 guys at Kingston Heath. And on the first hole, they'd all said what their handicaps were. Brilliant. We score on this one. Yep. No worries, guys. Not even kidding. I reckon a total of 15 metres of putt was given on the first hole. 2 guys on the green from like 4 to 5 metres away. Good. Sweet. Picked it up. And then a couple of other guys got to within a metre or 2 and just said, sweet. One of them didn't even ask. Walked to a metre and just picked it up and put himself down for a 4.
That is wild.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, let us know if this is a common thing or if we've just got...
It was my birthday and they tipped me heaps more. So that
Did
was
they?
fine. I don't really mind.
Very good.
Was it actually your
was
birthday?
actually my birthday, yeah.
That's one of the funniest things to do.
Actually, my 18th birthday, genuinely my 18th birthday. And the guy was like, he asked me afterwards, he goes, is it actually your birthday today? And I said, yeah, mate, it is. Showed him my ID, 9th of February. And he goes, gave me an extra $200, said, get yourself a couple of margaritas. Good on him.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
That's-
I didn't get any margaritas. Only beers. Legend.
Oh, because you said margaritas twice, I'm not going to say that that's the word. Yeah, but
a few people got it last week.
they did.
There was 2.
What was the word again?
Pumpernickel.
Oh, yeah, the bread discussion.
And scrotum was the other one.
Yeah.
Em doesn't bake, by the way. Just completely made it up.
Yeah.
She's not into
Very good, man. And
doesn't
there's
bake in the
nothing like
slightest.
selling a fake story to get a fake word in there. It's just like very good.
Going back to your birthday thing.
Yes.
My brother-in-law has some mates who are about 10 years older than him, so know how to do things properly when they go out. So when they go to Bali, they make it a thing that no matter what pub they go to, it's his birthday.
Always his birthday.
It's so funny.
Breakfast, and they come around singing, and he has to do a tequila jug, and he's just like, oh no, and they just every
the
time
best.
it's
Yeah.
very good,
Never not funny.
No.
Doing the happy birthday.
and everyone just sings, yeah,
Happy birthday. That's all right.
pancakes and tequila. Let's
Fucking
go.
hell,
Love it.
How old am I today? 80.
Just the stupid little jokes. That's the best. I've got a hypothetical. No, I don't. I've got a would you rather.
No, that's perfect.
Here we go. Would you rather have a hole in one in front of 300 people at your home course during your monthly medal, or play Augusta by yourself? No one knows. There's no proof of it. It's just that you've been let in to play 18 holes and you cannot prove it at all. No one's going to believe you. You just happen to say, oh, I've played Augusta. Have you? Yeah. What are you taking?
I'm just taking a hole in one.
Yeah,
Although, you're never going to get, you can always have a chance at a hole in one. You're never going to get to play Augusta ever.
yeah, but then you go around Augusta and no doubt shoot like 100.
Yeah,
Who
true.
cares? I don't think your score counts when you're playing.
Yeah, but you would want to know. You would keep it for the first 3 holes, and then you have a couple of 4 jags and 5 jags, and go, hang on, hang on.
That's the part that gets me. No one
knows.
No, it's like you could just tell me that you've played Augusta and I go, oh, yeah, cool.
But, that's such a weird thing to lie about. Be like, oh, yeah, I played Augusta. Really? What's it like?
But
It's
you
great.
can't ever prove it anyways. Like, you can't take
Or-
photos,
Yeah.
can you?
Mate, no, Hammer did get a hole in one. Look at the video. Look at everyone running around him on the green. Oh, yeah, that day. That was a great day. Won the monthly mug, and that's how I
I'd
won
do
it.
that. Yeah, I'd change it.
taking
I'm
the
getting
hole
a
in
hole
one
in one
every
day.
I'm getting a hole in one.
in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal.
ringing the
Skull
bell.
and a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing that. In fact, yeah, I'm 100% doing that. I don't even know. That's not even a question anymore.
Okay. We're all taking the hole in one.
You're going to do it too.
Yeah, because I think it's statistically proven that you don't have to be good to have a hole in one.
Oh.
You don't have to. You're
No,
right.
You don't have to be good. Anyone
Well,
can have a hole in one.
Anyone can have a hole in one, and that's why it's when people say, like, there's a thing that goes out about like what's the best sporting, what's harder to do in sport. Have a perfect game in bowling or have a hole in one. Perfect game way harder.
Oh, yeah.
Way harder.
Yeah. You can't just fluke having a perfect game.
Yeah, and a perfect and like an albatross is harder than a hole in one because you have to hit 2 good shots.
Yeah.
You can't. It's a lot harder to fluke an albatross than it is to fluke a hole in one.
Do you think getting a 300 in bowling,
Way harder than hitting a hole in one in golf.
you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think darts, yes.
A 9 data.
9 data, 100% harder than a hole in one. Bowling,
You think getting a perfect game in bowling is easier than getting a hole in one?
okay, like I had 160, a couple of strikes. I haven't bowled since I was 14. Imagine putting some time into it and working out how to hit the guts of it every time. Get an extra stiff flex, bang.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want anyone bowls, they're going to tell me I'm completely wrong, but like I didn't take long before I figured it out and got a couple of strikes going.
Okay, that's a. Oh man, there'd have to be some sort of statistics here. Can you? What
is
have
it?
you researched? What have you done here?
Wow. So it's pretty much bang on. So
The
odds
same.
The odds of getting a hole in one are 1 in 12,000.
Mm.
The odds of an average bowler getting a perfect 300 are about 1 in 11,500.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
So a little bit easier.
I still think I would put everything on it that it's easier to have a hole in one. For the simple fact, you imagine sitting there with one more ball to bowl, and you have to bowl that strike. You could hit a golf ball, and it's like, oh, cool, righto, it's gone in the hole. The nerves standing over that last ball, there's no way. I'd handle the pressure. I don't know how you guys are going.
You said not long ago that you just don't like handling the pressure.
Yeah, but I perform.
Yeah, true.
Well, let's think of some sports that are harder.
All right, well, everyone, whoever's watching on YouTube right now, or if you're listening, comment. Do you think it's easier to get a perfect game in bowling or to hit a hole in one on a par 3?
What about hitting a home run off a pitcher?
That's harder. If you're an average person doing that,
Yep.
a pitcher's you're just not getting a hit.
Yeah, but I think if you had 12,000
Once.
shots, surely one of
One
them's
you
going to
just-
go off.
The speed it's coming at, generation.
Now, that's a bunt. What you're doing,
Yeah, to hit,
holding his hand
to
out.
have 12,000 shots. Yeah,
I'm reckon I'm hitting a home run in 12,000.
I reckon you're figuring it out after
I
12,000.
backed myself in to hit a home run in 12,000 shots.
Checking in the green room.
I'll do that every time.
Peyton.
I literally have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, you never finger painted in the green room.
You
mate,
get
don't
up on
worry
the
about
left
it.
side. Depends if it's left or righty. You've
Are
got
you
to
a
work
goofy
it out.
foot or a natural?
Well, my son got a ripstick. My 6-year-old got a ripstick, and it's that one where you let the bat go. I tell you what, 5 minutes in, people would have gone past, gone, is that surfing? How is he surfing?
Kelly
'Cause I
Slater,
was-
what's he doing there?
Yeah, exactly.
whipping the
Why is he
tail
wearing
out.
that pink shirt?
Whipping the tail out.
Wearing it just on the Sunday. Got the shirt on. Why is he wearing a pink shirt?
What else is harder than a hole in one? Well,
Nine-
easier
A
than
9 data would be harder.
I don't think I'd ever get a 9 data.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever get a 9 data. And
play.
I will throw pretty much almost every time I throw darts now. So when I work in the office, I might get up after 10 minutes of work. I can't be bothered anymore. I'll go and throw darts for, say, 10, 15 minutes. I'll throw a 180.
Yeah, okay.
And I will never, ever hit a 9 data. I'm no way near good enough to hit a 9 data. I can hit a 180. How you going?
Yeah.
No 9 datas.
What else?
Here we go. It's I've just googled it. Odds of getting a 9 dart finish. He said for professional darts players, the odds are still very challenging. So this is for professionals, not amateurs. It's 1 in about 1,500 for a professional in any leg. In contrast, for an average pub player, a 9 data is calculated to be odds around 1 in 5 million.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
So you're miles off.
Yep.
Like nowhere
Where are
near
you?
it.
Where are you googling?
Can
Just
you type
literally
in
Google?
what is harder than getting a hole in one, like other sports? How would you word that?
What is harder than getting
There
a
you go.
hole in one comparison
Sports or something.
with other sports?
Yeah.
As you're just quickly Googling, having a look at that, heard a great saying the other day. The golf swing is like sex. You can't be thinking of the mechanics while you're performing. I just thought that was great. That's very, very good.
You don't lay in there and think about your stroke as you're going through the motions.
No, I'm thinking this is going to be a shank.
The other one is a 147 break in snooker.
Yeah, that's
That
the
was
one that
another
I
one
always
that
talk
popped up.
about.
Oh, is that just never stopping?
Hitting everything
you
in
finish
a
it.
perfect snooker break.
See, and then I don't think I've ever played an actual game of snooker. I've just played pub pool,
Yeah.
8 ball.
Yeah, I'm royal flush in poker, but that's just luck.
That's
luck. What else are we looking at?
Trying to think of pinnacles of a sport. Like when you play a sport,
Yeah.
what's the best thing you can possibly do?
Because that's, like the 9 data, the hole in one.
Home run.
That's the thing. Like, I've seen videos, and I assume they're real, but it's like first ever time playing golf. Actually, I have a mate. The first ever round of golf he played had a hole in one, 3rd hole at Kwinana.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then has had like 2 more since.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No,
I know.
these are all shit from here.
Stupid, isn't
I
it?
think we picked up the
I think
main ones.
I think we got the
Green room.
Green room.
Home run. Data. Pool.
I've played. When was it? It was a silly Saturday a few years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago. We were playing darts, and loser had to turn around and show their ass cheek, and the other one had to throw a dart in their ass. She's hurt.
That's.
I just got one, wore one right in the cheek. Just.
See, I'm just not a fan of that stuff.
Oh, it hurt a lot.
Yeah, I can
A
imagine.
lot. Like went probably a centimetre in.
Ah.
Have you seen the video where the bloke holds his hand up over the dartboard? Gets him in the head, man. I can't remember what I was going to say. There was something.
Something about darts, something about green room finger painting.
Double-hander.
The double hander. Hanging 10.
Just, I don't get the reference. I don't understand what you're doing. Finger painting's a whole different thing to me. It's
Finger painting in the green room, mate. It's just the way to do it.
okay.
Did you watch the video that came out last night? With
No, I
Joel?
haven't. The caddy video at where was it?
Mulaney.
Maloney. No, I haven't watched it.
I somewhat blind.
yeah.
Yeah, I was a few cans deep.
Not perfect.
Caddied for Chopper at a very, very tough golf course. I don't even know what you compare it to here in WA.
Par 69. It was about 1,000 metres shorter than most golf courses,
Yep.
and so hard.
If you went off the fairway, like all the fairways are sloping, like you can't really hold certain fairways, and very, very like sloping left to right, having to hit a draw into it to try and get it to like counteract the bounce and sit there, and
can't do that.
very tough.
Par 5, 400 metre par 5. Tough.
Really?
Par 4s, I think the longest was like 315.
Yep.
Wow.
Tough. Like the greens were
How was
concrete.
how was the weather?
Perfect.
Yeah.
No wind.
Yeah, it's only like a little bit of wind, like half a club, maybe a club at the max sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, so I was leading him off an app on my phone, pointing out like parts of a fairway, how far you should hit things. And I think, I don't know, I probably should have done a count on it, maybe about 8 cans by the end of the round, I
Oh,
think.
so you're pissed.
Yeah. I'd have a crack at it.
I remember thinking that was great fun, not knowing how it was going to turn out, but it was very funny. It's one of my favorite videos I think we've done in a long time.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Speaking of getting pissed, I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than having some Guinness. And the score is currently 4-3-3 in the Guinness at last slice counter. Oh, what a segue.
I am, so I came out of retirement for one day.
Yep.
I think I have to do a bit of work because the first few hit me pretty hard.
Did they?
Yeah. And it just goes to show when you're just off the beers for a
Mate,
little
I've been off the beers for about 2.5 months now, so I'm going to battle.
bit. That's why you're looking so sharp, mate.
Yeah, feeling lean.
Yeah. Guinness counter.
Yeah, so the Guinness at Last Slice counter, brought to you obviously by The Last Slice. They got shops in Midland. We're there on the 24th of September. Get your tickets to the live event. There's about 100 people already coming.
110.
110 already coming.
Unreal.
There's still tickets. Get yourself there. Tickets are free, so just say you're going to come. Get there. It'll be super fun. We're going to be pretty pissed, having a great time to do that. They've got one in Midland, obviously. That's where we'll be. They've got a store down in Bunbury, and they've got one in Dahlia.
Yep.
Jaden, how
Dally
many
up.
people rocked up to Will's Schofield's night at Freo?
10.
Wasn't many. Okay.
So over
120. We need to beat that.
10.5.
Yeah.
It's 10 adults and one of them brought a kid.
Yeah.
There you go, 10.5. Perfect.
I reckon we can get to 200.
Easy.
We get 200 people there.
Easily.
And what are we gonna do? Are we gonna research or plan it out? How are we gonna go about this? Is it recorded as a pod?
No,
I don't
it's
think
not.
it is, no.
Go there. You got to be there in person. And research goes. I'm telling you, research goes out the door once you've had a few cans.
I know that. It doesn't even check in when we haven't had a beer.
What this is the actual podcast, and we
We don't really
I
research.
haven't researched.
So it's 4-3-3 in the Guinness at Last Slice counter. You've still got the honours. There is 3 rules. If you're new to the game, the way to work, I'm going to read out 3 rules. One of these is a real rule. 2 of them are fake. I've made them up. You've got to guess the real one. The loser, the winner gets however much you're up by at the time. You just get that in Guinness at Last Slice. So here we go. Is it A, if players agree to stop a match that won't be resumed on the same day, players are allowed to practice on the course without restriction? Is it B, unless on the green, you're allowed to use the grip of your club to make contact with the ball as a legal stroke? Or is it C, on tour, you are not allowed to use a tee as a legal ball marker on the green?
What's that again?
B, or C. If players agree to stop a match that won't be resumed on the same day, players are allowed to practice on the course without restriction.
And that's match play.
That's match play, correct. Unless on the green, you're allowed to use the grip of a club to make contact with the ball as your legal stroke. Is B. Or is it C, on tour, you're not allowed to use the tee as a ball marker on the green? A, B, or C?
A.
I'm
locked in A.
Also going A.
Wow, the boys are hot.
Yeah.
A and A is correct.
Bang.
Well done.
Because bosh. Because you're allowed to, even during match play, you're allowed to practice beforehand.
Yep.
And I assume once it's been, let's stop, then you can then play again. Like you can. That was one thing during pennant season. You can go, like you see people on the 18th green like having a putt, and obviously like during your normal competition round, you're looking at that going, bad DQ. Pennants doesn't matter. Match play is a whole different beast.
Match play is a different beast. You're allowed to practice anywhere on the course without restriction if it's stop play on that day. But if it's only if play is not resuming that day. So if you get stopped for inclement weather and it's pissing down with rain and you've got to stop, you can't then go. But you're going to resume in an hour. You can't go to the 18th and have a chip and a putt.
Yeah. I remember club champs at Lakelands and a young junior had a net 65 and obviously was just so excited about how well he went. And then they played the afternoon and he was still there and he went and played a couple of holes because he was just loving life and golf, and they had to DQ him because he played the golf course again before round 2.
Devastating.
Oh,
Wow, man.
I felt so bad.
I also, on the phone with Uncle Fester before, asked him about the conundrum from
my
your-
conundrum, yes.
how old are we, 13?
Yep, playing an 18-year-old.
So he said, and it's funny that he should say this. I'm not sure what Donald thinks about his rule when he looks up rules, but Uncle Fester tries to forget. As soon as there is a rule change, he purges his memory of the old rule book because there's a lot of stuff to take in, and you only want to keep the new one. So he said, I would have to dig up an old rule book to exactly get the clarification on this.
Yeah,
but he thinks that other guy is correct in winning the hole. Because you've run me through it again. You removed the flag.
he had a putt from about 6 foot.
Yep.
I was sitting about 3 foot.
Yep.
I took the flag out.
Yep.
This was when you couldn't putt with the flag in.
Yep.
And then he putted, missed it, and then said, I get the hole because you didn't ask me to take the flag out.
Yep. So he said it was within his right to ask you to tend the flag, but without declaring the flag was out. I think he has the right in match play to say it's my hole.
What's his name? What's this guy's name?
Nah, I don't know what the guy's name. But
no,
he
no,
said,
no. What's your
Uncle Fester.
Fester? You're wrong.
He could be wrong. He said he doesn't. He would need to look up the old rules
How long is that going to take you? Why couldn't you have done it now?
because I rang him 20 minutes before we started.
That's where sometimes just it's so stupid, isn't it?
Golf,
You just
there's so many dumb rules.
What
That's
does it go? Can you make a putt with? I'm curious. Can you make a putt with your putter grip, like you were saying?
No, you can't. You're
You
not allowed
can't
to
do that.
No,
I don't think you can use the back of the club either.
Yes, you can. You can use the back of the club. You can use anything on the club head. You can use the toe. You can use the back. Yes, you can. What? You can hit backwards on the. You absolutely can.
So you can't like get on the ground and like pretend it's snooker and go.
No.
Okay.
No. You can use the back. You can use any part of the club head.
Why did I think that wasn't a rule back?
Well, there you go. Well, that's it's good to hear. I haven't got anything else I was going to say. I can't remember. Oh, actually, no, I was going to say that. Someone asked if I could run through what it's like to be, when you join up at a golf club, because you've got a lot of people that play social golf.
Yes.
And I thought, I know I've spoken about it before, and I don't want to like rattle on and be boring about it, but about the process of like joining up at a club, because there is a lot of people that just play social golf and don't know what it's like. But one of the things that happened to me being a member at a golf course, and I guess it happens if you can play social, I left my rangefinder on the bloody golf cart. And I just messaged one of the boys, Garion, from the pro shop and said, mate, is it in there? And he goes, yeah, mate, got it. It's yours. I was going to give it to you next time you're here. Just the benefits of that, man.
There is, as opposed to just like leaving it at Wembley and knowing you're never going to see it
That's
again.
gone forever.
Because some bloke's just gone, that looks good. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. Golf clubs, it's just like, you know that the member behind you goes, oh, I'll hand that in. He'll thank you later. Yeah.
Yep. As opposed to someone looking at it, either ignoring it or being like, I need a 6-iron. I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
The reason why I thought about what it's like, you know, when you sign up at a golf course is because I played with a young fella. Now, this is probably about 5 weeks ago, putting in his last card to get his handicap. And I kind of felt sorry for the young fella because he'd been practicing all week. He'd been grinding it out. He's going to shoot millions anyways. It doesn't matter, but he's been trying. And we come out and we're playing Stableford. He's playing stroke because he has to, because he's putting his cards in. I think he had a 14 on the first, par 5. And we were the first group off for the day.
Yeah, that hurts.
And you could just tell he was stressing and he got stuck in the bunker and I'm having a giggle going, that's what it's like, mate. We all...
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. But yeah, he's had 14, not good. And then we get onto the second hole and I think he might have hit 3 or 4 provisionals off the tee because on the second hole at Quinny, it just can go anywhere and you don't know where it's going to go.
Yep.
And I think he was up to about shot 15-ish, something along those lines. And I messaged the pro landers in the pro shop and said, mate, we're the first group off. We're going to hold the whole field up. What's the go here? Apparently, when you put your cards in now, the maximum you can have is a handicap of 36. That's
2 over.
Yeah.
2 over.
So as soon as you had 2 over, pick it up. So
But Landers should have told him that. Landers, what are you doing?
So
He meant to put a double bogey or a triple and circle it so the pro shop knows that you didn't even finish the hole.
just
That's
yeah,
normal
okay.
rule.
So that's another benefit about joining a club is doing that, but playing with people that know the rules. And I mean, obviously, the Golfers Bible is something that we've got in the work. I can't believe you came up with that idea.
Yeah.
Such a crazy good
I've been
idea.
grinding on it, mate.
But the first time I played, the first competition that I ever played at, can't even remember the name of the course now that you mention it. Anyway, I played
Now
with
that I mentioned it,
now
you
that
can't
I mention it, I can't remember the name. Anyway, playing with these guys, and I've only ever played social golf, and I'm having when was it? It was probably the 4th hole, first time I was on a fairway, and I'm having a practice swing, but I'm taking divots on the practice swing. Like I've had 2 where I've actually like taken a big chunk, and I've got some shit in my eye, and I'm getting all crap, like it's going everywhere. And the guy was like, "Hey mate, don't do that." Essentially, it's like you can do that at Sandy around the corner, but here we don't. Like, just if you're going to take a practice swing, just get. And I'm like, oh, actually, okay, cool. I would never have known that because I fill up sand every time because I'm feeling the little shit.
Yeah.
But like little stuff like that, it's like you don't know unless you join a club and you've got people around you that have been members and know what they're talking about.
Do you take a practice swing?
No. If
Why
I
do
have if I take a practice swing, I'll have 170 shots for the day, mate. It's not worth it.
I remember videos where you take a practice swing and there's a big divot. You're like, oh, that was a good divot. And then you hit the ball and there's no divot. There's a video of that happening.
Maybe
I like
chipping.
I've
stopped even doing practice swings with chipping because
You waste a good one.
I like to get. When will I take a practice swing? I won't take a practice swing on the tee. Really? I'll have a swing behind the ball just to loosen up and then step up and go.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll take a practice swing if I'm on the fairway, which is very rare, but I'll just try and just clip the grass a bit. If I might do a 2 at a maximum. And if it's not good by the second one, I'm going for it.
I think I can remember what you're talking about. I have a practice swing and it's chunky as I hit the ground, club nearly falls out of my hand. Then the next one, it's like a full windy. It's like, righto, somewhere between those two. Just hope that the third one's right.
The third one's in the middle. Yeah.
There's actually a question I get asked, and I can never during a lesson, and I can never answer it because I don't know the answer, and I don't know if you guys know either.
I'll know it.
People go like, "Oh, when you're hitting a shot, where are you looking?"
Ooh.
And I can never answer it because I'm not there. If that makes sense, I'm not sitting there going, "Look at the ball, look at the ball."
I know
there.
exactly where I'm looking.
Yeah.
because when I put the driver down, I have a space probably about an inch or so between my club head and the ball.
Yeah.
And I look at the gap and go, cool. When I'm chipping, I'm like looking at my feet. I don't know what's going on. It all just goes white numb. But driver, yeah, definitely.
Do you know what you're looking at?
I look at the ball. I reckon, yeah, I'm looking at the ball. I did try and putt for a little bit looking at my club head go back. I think, who did I see do it? Maybe DeChambeau or John Rahm was like, follow your club head back and then it'll stay in a straight line as opposed to just doing all this going through. So I tried that for a bit. It worked, but I then lost all pace of the putt, so I stopped doing it. I reckon I look at the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A putting tip. Sorry. This is not a tip, but I got this when I was a trainee. This is a long time ago. I went to a coaching seminar and it was on the putting green and there was probably about 200 trainees. I got pulled out of the crowd and the guy's name was David Milne. He used to be, well, he still is. Milne. Like at the time, he was the best coach in Australia. He had a lot of touring pros underneath him. He coaches Aldrich, Potgieter.
Okay, yes.
The
alligator. Yeah. Remember when I got that one off? That was one of my previous words.
He pulled me in front of a crowd and he basically made me stand there and look at a pin, and the pin was probably 30 foot away. And he said, close your eyes and walk. And when you think you're at the pin, stop. So he said, like, stare at it for about 20 seconds, stare at it, close my eyes, walk. And when I stopped, I was probably like me to you away.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how your hand-eye or eye perception needs to be used when you're trying to work out how hard to hit putts. So when you have a putt from a long distance, and I get people to do this, is rather than just getting over the ball and going whack, you stand back from the ball, look at the hole and almost feel it. And like you're going to roll it underarm. And you wait till you've got that, you're like, yep, that feels like that's going to be perfect. Step up and try and match it.
I had a guy tell me to look at the flag when I putted from
that's
long
another
range.
way. Yep.
It was like you get the feel. I also saw that Cam Smith doesn't take practice putts and just looks at it, visualizes it, and then putts. And he was really good at putting this one year that he did that. So I haven't taken a practice putt in about 2.5, 3 years.
Right, okay.
I'm not a practice putter.
Now that you say that about the whole putting, I will look at the flag in my left eye, like in my peripheral, and then it's almost like the last second I actually look at the ball. I'm looking at the flag, and then I'll keep the flag like I'm concentrating on the flag or the hole, and then come back. Because I think my distance putting is better than yours.
Mine's horrible. Don't listen. I find with my eyes on the golf course.
Why didn't you agree?
You reckon your distance?
Do you not
putting is
agree?
better?
No, I got no proof at the minute. I'm just going to stay quiet over here.
I find that on the golf course, my eyes, I have a weird thing about my eyes on the golf course. Do you wear glasses playing?
Yeah.
I can wear glasses playing, but as soon as I'm in the rough looking for my ball, which is often, have to take my glasses off.
Yeah.
And like I've got safe styles that are pretty much clear see-through sunnies. They're only there for really protection. But I will still like take them off to look. I don't know. When you ask where I'm looking, I'm just thinking, closing my eyes now and thinking all the stuff that I do with my eyes on the course are just...
But that's to say, like, what you're saying, like, when you're looking for your ball, like, in the bush...
I take them off.
Same. And I wonder if it has something to do, like, when you turn the radio down, when you pull up at the
Just
lights.
about to say that.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have to, and you were doing it in the first place, but all of a sudden it's
You
like...
turn
you
your
gotta,
radio down when
When you're trying to see properly.
when you're trying to see properly, you turn the radio down.
I can't
surely.
see the sign if the radio's playing.
Really?
How are you meant to concentrate at a set of lights if the radio's...
I don't know why I do it, but I don't think I can see my ball as well with my sunnies on, even though they're just protective glasses.
I wear the safe styles while playing golf as
They're
well.
brilliant.
But the reason why, and I get it, like in almost every video we put out now, because I love wearing
Yeah,
those
they're
sunnies.
perfect. The best sunglasses on the planet.
And a reason why I actually like them whilst playing golf is because I feel like when you just wear like normal sunnies, whatever, they're not golf specific, it throws the depth out. Like I actually think that might be a thing, whether it's like a curved lens or whatever's going in with the protection of the lens. I wear them and it just feels fine. But I get it all the time. Why are you wearing safety sunnies on a golf course? Well, the reason why is one time I was on the drive range, first swing of the day, I hit a pitch and wedge and I caught it so fat that a bit of mud flew into my eye.
Oh my God, there is nothing worse. And then you're just like picking out the goop from your eye for the next 14 holes.
Couldn't play, didn't play.
It's the worst.
Pulled my name out. Couldn't play. I couldn't see, man. I had to go and get it flushed. Like
Water. Get the
yeah,
water
like
in you.
flushed out, man. So
Get eye drops. I also wear them routinely because as I said in my few stats previously, I'm not very often on the fairway, and like when you're looking through a scrub, you've got to protect your eyes. And so, like, there's a number of times where these sticks are coming past, and I'm just weathering the storm with my safe styles, almost going eyeball first.
Handfuls of tricks and distances, trying to see your ball. Yeah,
Going
Get to
eyeball
the
first.
topper.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't. I routinely wear my glasses, but I don't like. I prefer not to hit with them on, and I also don't like looking for my ball with them on.
yeah, I can see that.
I wear big Oakley, Brett Ogle cycling
Yeah.
ones, but not with the Ron videos.
You need to see your eyes. You need to see the passion.
The passion,
Panic over a 4-footer. Yeah.
I also thought the reason why I played so crap on the weekend is, I've got the dry needling through my hips.
Yeah.
Too much rotation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bit like Happy Gilmore too. You hit it too
It's
far.
funny. I was saying to the bloke as he was doing the dry needle, I'm like, "You seen Happy Gilmore too?" And he's like, "Nah." I was like, "No, don't worry about it."
This joke will fall on deaf ears. Don't worry about it.
Playing on the weekend?
No, I'm playing football on the weekend on a Sunday, so that's
This is it, eh? You got to win, or it's
win or go home now. Okay. Yeah.
Should I come and watch? Are you one of those people? It's like,
Don't care if you come and watch. I wouldn't get overawed by the situation if you were in the crowd.
what
oh,
about
all
me?
right, mate. Jesus Christ, just rip
Wait,
my
wait,
head
what
off.
about me?
Yeah, you. No, I try my best not to focus on people in the crowd when I know I got friends or family coming. But like, if I saw you, I'd give you a little.
No, but I'm more thinking of like bad juju. Do you know, like,
They lost last week. Might as well come to this
yeah,
one.
and that's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
first game that you've watched. He messaged.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, you didn't watch?
No.
Thanks.
I checked the scores and I was
Don't
like,
worry about it.
what's going on here?
Yeah, real bad.
I thought it just hadn't loaded yet or
Yeah,
something.
no, it wasn't our greatest game. But yeah, if we win this week, we'll go into the grand final.
waffle's horrendous.
Yeah, what's going on here? These guys are stuck on 20. The other team's at 79.
So Sunday, this Sunday,
this
where,
Sunday. So
where are you
that
playing?
makes I'm playing at home at Leederville Oval. There should be a few thousand people there. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game to come and watch.
I got nothing in the calendar on Sunday.
You should wear that.
Wear the shirt, you reckon?
shirt.
Oh.
Nah, and you should
bashed.
wear that. Just get bashed on the hill. Game gets called off. There's just a genuine wildebeest on the other side of
Green
the
and a
ground.
He's not going to make it. So you're not playing? Are you playing? You got anything locked in?
No, we got Kalgoorlie.
Oh yeah, so next week we'll do the email pod. I think
We're not here.
because you guys will be away. I'll just
Yep.
rip through a few emails potentially.
We had a couple of people message me a couple of tips and tricks when we go out to Cal. Bring a club that you don't care about that's just going to get smashed up in the rocks if you're not on the fairway.
Oh, okay. It's like I thought it was like a red powder. I didn't realize it was rocky as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Just that's what they
That was
said.
the tip. Yep.
And then they also said that you can putt from about 25, 30 metres off fairways
Oh,
at
that's
Pure,
you.
and you can. And I was thinking, I don't
me.
know why they messaged me that.
Yeah. Why would they message me? Then I'm gonna have 50 points.
I'm playing the club champion, like 15-time Kalgoorlie club champion.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
So we'll get to see the first 5 holes, and then we'll have a couple of beers, and then we'll try again the next day.
Yeah.
So before we wrap it up, we've obviously got a couple of things. Have you got a tall, handsome tip for us today?
Do you want to leave it the putting one? I researched. I remember finding this statistic about when you should lay up based on your handicap, and I remember putting on my coaching page, like bang, and it got a lot of people didn't like it because when you played off 36 from 120, you meant to lay up. Like it was just so far fetched. While I was trying to find that, I found should you lay up on par fives? So it got me interested. I clicked on it.
No is the answer.
Well, statistically, the first one was should you hit a 3-wood off the tee to keep it in play on a par 5, and should you lay up with your second shot? So statistically,
I'm not reading that essay. Boring.
statistically, hitting a driver over a 3-wood, a driver is way more successful.
Yeah.
Laying up over going for it was more successful.
That's why I'm a handicap of 11-3.
My tip this weekend, we're having a crack.
Go for it.
We're having a crack.
Go for it on par 5s.
Go for it on par 5. You can send me all the P's on your card that all your
Why
wipes.
would that would be because you've got more
You're close to the hole. It's basically,
and you've got more time to make up for it.
well, yeah, it was like you're more likely to hit the green from 20 meters out than you are from 150 if you're laid up. That was the
I
closer you
would
get.
gladly argue that.
Yeah, I know. Your eyes will lighten up.
I'm laying up
I'll
and taking
prove
it.
that wrong.
So that's my big tip. We're having a crack this weekend.
I like it. Go and have a crack on the golf course. And have we got any butcher chat to finish this off?
Nah.
That's good. It was good last week.
I've been busy as. I really
Have
have
you?
been. Yeah, I have been.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think the stick and rock chat was pretty good.
Stick and Rock Chat was great.
More than happy. We'll turn the cameras off, turn the mics off, and let's keep talking about.
Let's
the
put a
sticks.
bowl here and see if we can throw something into it. You
I
miss training.
reckon I'd get so many more whatever we're throwing in there than you would.
Oh yeah, maybe
You
we
are
should do
the
that
best
now.
sportsman.
We should do that in our all sports challenge.
Yeah.
Rock skipping. Can you skim rocks?
Of course he can.
Yeah, but like not better than the
Have you
average.
seen the Rock
bear.
champion skip rocks?
Yeah, it's
That
wild,
is
man.
unbelievably impressive.
Hundreds. Like,
Yeah.
it's silly.
Going back to just stupid things we watch.
cool,
Sorry.
of course.
Do you watch? There's like guys that like mow lawns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spencer. What's his name?
get
SP
stuck
Mowing.
on those things.
SP Mowing. He's on TikTok. He's this guy that like goes around in America and cuts people's lawns for free.
I
That
cannot
go-
stop.
I
I
just
now
love
need
it.
to see the end.
I subscribed to him so I could see the end.
I was about to
he
say,
hooked me.
you guys just like no idea what it's like to have kids. You, Chopper, you got no idea. Too much time on your hands watching people mow lawns.
You watch him too.
But no, I don't because I know I'm just sitting there going, this is a waste of my life. This is a waste of my life, and I'd do something different. But there's something different. Have a guess. For Father's Day, Fee got me a Rubik's Cube, but each of the sides is different pictures of the kids in like
yeah.
different settings, beach setting, whatever. The hardest Rubik's Cube I've ever done.
Oh yeah.
But
Because
it,
he's like, that's my daughter. I got to get her on.
yeah, trying to figure it out, man. Honestly, I reckon I spent. It took me probably 30 minutes to do it the first time.
That's
So
crazy.
each side, like, if once it's done, that side is your one kid.
no,
is it
no,
a
it's
collage of-
all three of them.
Oh, what are you that about?
Yeah, so
That's
she,
tough.
it
Wouldn't
was
you just
tough,
make it
man.
one face?
That's
Nah.
difficult.
So
What's
like
her number?
one setting, one setting was like all like a green, and then there's a bit of blue, but then it's the faces that throw it off.
That's tough.
Spend a bit of time on that one, mate.
What
Fee,
else? What
sort
other
it
stupid
out.
things do I watch? I like watching. I used to watch this guy do puzzles on YouTube.
Oh my god!
And there was a puzzle that he did, as in like not just standard jigs, like like weird puzzles, like actual difficult ones. And this guy did. It was a blank jigsaw puzzle that was all see-through pieces that had like edge pieces in the middle that would line up. And it took him like it was a fast-forwarded thing, but it took him hours to do. I also like love watching eating challenges.
No, I don't watch them.
Love them.
Bit of calligraphy. Don't mind a good couple of S's and the pen going.
Honestly, where do you find time to do that?
Shitting.
Yes. Yes.
On the toilet, watch a quick ass.
I just don't have. That
I'll send you a
time.
couple.
I'll watch them.
Yeah, send us through. If you've got anything else, if you're listening on YouTube right now and there's anything else stupid that you, specifically toilet stuff, like if you're on the toilet and you got a couple of minutes to kill, what are you watching? What's your TikTok? What's your...
Well, I play chess. That's probably my little
Yeah.
distraction thing. I'll try and play chess or Sudoku.
Love Sudoku.
But did I pronounce it wrong?
Sudoku, I think it is. 'cause
Yeah, I think you're right,
The
yeah.
O and the U. Anyway, that's what
a pod.
We have spoken about some things
What a
today.
sports pod this has been.
Yeah, sticks and rocks
We
and
just go all round sports.
We do.
it was so well
The
rounded.
swing of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts.
What was the word? Have you done the word?
I've done the word, yeah.
Oh,
Have you?
come on, man.
No, you said inclement before.
Inclement.
Inclement, sorry. Was
Do
that
you
the
wanna-
word?
Do you want to have a guess? Do you want to guess that?
No, because
No,
I've
there's
heard
another
you
word you said, and you don't want to. Was that? Did he have it when he was?
He said
hinting it?
margarita, but he said it
Yep,
twice. so-
margarita.
No, it wasn't margarita.
Ah. Do you want to just tell us now?
No, I want everyone to guess. So yeah, obviously, if you're on YouTube right now, guess the word if you haven't already. A few of you got it last week. I'm sure some people will get it this week. But while you're there, if you're on YouTube, we get over 5,000 people watching it every week.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on YouTube, just subscribe. It's pretty easy to click the button. I do it to Randy Santel. I did it to him. Clicked his button. Watch him eat some food challenges. There's
Pull
one.
over. You pull over on the
the
side of
Kwinana.
the Kwinana Freeway and just hit subscribe. Another thing, another bloody way to do it is just tell your friends.
Oh,
There's a
yes.
massive way. You go, you know what? I've been listening to this podcast. The most knowledgeable, educational,
podcast on the planet.
fastest growing podcast in
Ever.
the world. Just tell them to have a
Tell
listen.
your missus to have a listen to this chat, and then if she goes, "Why aren't you finding out about your mates?" Just go, "Can you just listen to the first 10 minutes?" And this is what happens.
Yeah, or if you
when
go, or if your girlfriend, your wife, or your significant other says to you when you bring home a beautiful stick, she says, "What? Why is this? Why have you brought this stick in?" Listen to the first 10 minutes of this, and then she'll understand. But while you're at it, obviously subscribe. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram. We're on the TikTok. But if your rods are in the water, throw your keys in the fishbowl.
Burley?
And become a swinger.
You'd burley it
Chum
up,
the
though.
water. Yeah,
Chum,
just
that's
throw it
it.
out there.
The water.
Throw a bit of chum in the water and throw your rods in there because throw your keys in the fish tank. We have got, and become a swinger. We've got merch now. We're looking at our beautiful merch thanks to our great friends at ID Athletic. You can get that merch using the discount codes that you'll get on our Swingers Chat. We've got other things on there, Swingers Chat. We big in there, but we also have other discount codes for a lot of other companies. You like your tinnies and tees hat? We got a discount code for that in there. You like the jumper that I was wearing the other week? We got a discount code for that. There's lots of stuff in there. It's less than a pint of Guinness at Kwinana a month. Super simple.
Yep.
But geez, we look good. And I love sticks and rods. See you next week.
Hooroo.